Hello beautiful people, hope all are in great. In this video, I am going to share you the most expensive car in the world. After watching this video, you will be clarified which car is the best for you and for your family. Okay, for knowing this, follow my YouTube. So let's get started. There are 15 most expensive car in the world. For Aston Martin Janbo, these are the most expensive supercar and hypercar ever made. Most expensive car. When it is come to high-end hypercars and supercar, a few companies should come to mind first. Bugatti, Ferrari, Koenigsegg, Rimac and Pagani among others. This manufacturers The manufacturers have competed themselves as the top doing the supercar and hypercar categories, extending to their wealthiest, select and first store, rarest, prettiest, and in this case, most expensive car won the panel. But in other find out which of this unattainable to most bicycle in the playlist. We have searched the invoice sheet and uncovered 15 car worth 1 million or more group the including British. 15 car will worth more the group including Hyper Ferrari, convertible and American Speed King, a few electronic hypercar and two a one of kind Rolls Royce car built for royalty. We should note through the price list here are the price of the bicycle when new, so we are not counting action car like the Ferrari 15 GTP or overpriced secondhand, but won't worry this. But won't worry, there is still hundred of the millions worth of car here to wait the appreciate. Join owners and any discount the topic at car. Number one, D Tomatoes P72. The D Tomatoes is the basically the definition of the beautiful. The shapely supercar debuted the 29 Goodwood Festival of Speed with the supercharged for V8 boosting 10 horsepower. The P2 marked at the return of the D Tomatoes plant after near 13 years, 1 years. And if you want to eat, it will cost the last 50 million. Number 10, Ferrari Ferrari. Price is 1.4 million. 1.4 million new. The Ferrari is the actually one of the most affordable supercar on the list. It is beginning compared to the most expensive vehicle here, departing in 23 with the 95 euros 10th kilowatts and a top speed and around 15 miles per hour, 50 km per hour. This is still Ferrari first and most powerful production model to date. The company were built just 44 example of the couple between 23 and 26. Pagani in a really one of the prettiest car won the list. The Pagani cost cool 1.4 million when new, like the Ferrari Pagani, but the hyper example limit number. The bus company had constructed the standard unit of the couple being 12 bar mile in order. Right. বস একটা ভিডিও বানাই শেষ করি Number 4 1.4 million গাড়ি মেরে গেছে দাঁড়িয়ে শেষ করি Probably one of the prettiest car one list the Pagani cost on cool 1.4 million when new, like the Ferrari Pagani, but the however is the extremely limited number. The company had constructed just 100 units of the coupe between 2012 and 2018, with another 20 version of the PC model which make of the further down between 2017 and 2019. Foreign is and every example was Marist, video Marist, Abbas, V boiled capable 170 horsepower and 50 kilometers. Mia ida face উঠতেছে মিয়া তুমি বিড়ি খাওয়া ওই তুমি Price 1.7 million. The McLaren Elva is one of the latest addition to the British supercar marks stories legacy even without proper windshield. Through no option or roof, they really won the Abel product 8,004 horsepower and 59 pound fitted torque here for British two-inch company dropped that to an even more scale. To for an example, either way most will never go it had won the able Eleva cost 1.7 million. So in Jersey, you might not know the name Singulier, but this California-based boutique automaker is responsible for the 1.7 million to 1C supercar with the 1,250 horsepower won the tap tank in 290 liter turbocharged V8 the 2.1C can rocket of the 2 mile per hour 1.9 second and this million. Much like the roof, less like a river to Freddie Moore's SP1 SP1 not all focus model. As name believes, the SP1 is the single car theater option while the SP2 has just enough room for you to bring among the friend. Both cars come powered by the same naturally aspirated 6.5 liter V2 engine capable of the 809 horsepower is 530 pound-feet. Unfortunately for your buyer, neither of this model are stitchless in the stage. But if you have the funds of the afford the car 1.75 million price tag waiting on the track probably won't be the issue at all. Gordon Marori. তো কয়টা করছে এই ফটো কয়টা কি করছো কয়টা কপি করছো কয়টা দুইজন বলে সাদা গলা অনেক সুন্দর করে ফ্রন্ট রোড কমাই দিয়ে ফ্রিন দেবো The second and slightly more affordable supercar in the new Gordon model in the T33 with 607 horsepower currently of the naturally aspirated 3.1 liter V2 the T20 rest spread euros 1051 with a price tag of around 107 million at the current conversion rate. Gordon Murray ultimately promised to sell comfortably in both right and left-hand drive configuration. Too bad it is already sold out. One of the two models of the list that remain of the actual Swiss supermarkets make or first for sale, but that does mean some fair car with the twin Scout 2.0-liter engine under the wood and three electronics motor. The game has 17 horsepower and weight it sap 60 and just 1.9 seconds. The company only plans build 30 them each of the costing last 1.7 million. Price. Hawley from Rimac and the journalist debuted in 180 at the Geneva Motor Show as the most extreme option of the supercar setup repetitor boasting twin surge 15-liter engine that rears products 177 horsepower in the front. Miles of the second experiment of the last 1 second gear badly bicolor. With just 12 total units produced, the BNT maker some of the limits cars is plenty comparison, although দুজনেই করে ফেলবো মানে সবগুলো করছো কত ওয়ার্ডের কত ওয়ার্ড শোনো তার সাথে দুইটা প্রতি প্রশ্ন দুইটা কোরেশন বেশি রাখবো না, বাকিগুলো কেটে দিতে হবে। দুইটা কোরেশন রাখতে হবে, ঠিক আছে? কোরেশন না দিলে হবে না, এই পরীক্ষাটা বুঝতে কোরেশন দিব দুইটা। His Koenigsegg Belga to call the hypercars came only beautiful would be as strong but interesting looking supercar made as but that's your American outline. Partly billionaire barter. The electronics honestly is the coming badly says it will be full electronics automaker by 2030, but before the luxury brands transmission is the very powerfully and monitoring. We use just 8 example globally. The barter cost 2 million. From 11 na second and 100 million.